Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Nathan Payne. Today we're going to talk about the main reasons deals fall through for wholesalers or they don't work out for real estate investors and how to avoid them. We're just going to take a quick dive into, how if you don't analyze your deals the correct way, you can waste a lot of your time trying to sell a deal that won't move and wholesale a deal that nobody will want. Or, worse, you're going to buy the house have the wrong numbers and you're going to end up losing money on it. So check this out. Yeah, so I'll be the first one to admit that we've had, a lot of deals fall through, and from not knowing how to analyze deals. That's why I mainly made this, this content for you guys, is because I wasted a lot of my time, like months, like 4-6 months of making offers and them getting accepted, and me not being able to fulfill with the offer because I got it at the wrong price or it didn't make sense. When I went nationwide for the first time, I got many contracts on people's houses that made sense, and I was ready to buy them and it looked good. But after looking deeper and sending them out to my buyers, like nobody wanted them. So I didn't analyze the deal correctly, and to help you avoid making that mistake and wasting your time and or even buying the deals and losing money, there's this process where you can learn how to analyze deals and know exactly what you need to offer. And it would help you out extremely to know where you need to be before you make offers on something that you can't do. But I've got a lot of background and a lot of experience with that. In really short, simple terms, when I was brand new, why did the deals fall through when, as a new investor or when I went nationwide, is because I didn't know what to offer, and I didn't know where I needed to be on when I got my offers accepted. So I was just kind of blindly, trying to have stuff stick and hopefully it would work out. And it was really painful. I wasted a lot of time and money and, marketing and not, being able to get the properties at the right price. And, there's actually a story where I offered on a house in Alabama like $80,000 thinking it was a good deal, and it ended up, I wasn't able to get it done. I wasn't able to find a buyer, and it turned out that the seller went and sold it to someone else for like $30,000 because they made that offer and she felt like they could get it done. So, maybe I could have got it done at that price, but I just didn't have my numbers right and I wasn't very confident. So, in order for you guys to, avoid that, you need to practice and learn the right ways to do it. So, everyone goes through this, everyone's young and new to the investing game, but, it takes time, it takes a process and knowing what to do. But the strategy is simple. You just got to make sure you know your numbers and you've done your research, and, you can make an offer with confidence after analyzing it. So, for someone that's brand new and still, wants to master analyzing deals and knowing what to offer, some specific things that I can, suggest to you as advice on how to avoid those early pitfalls are: make sure you have the right data, that you're able to, do your research and see what homes are selling for and what homes are sold for, and run comps. You need to be able to get that information to be able to make a healthy offer. You also need to be able to have an open and honest conversation with the seller about their situation and the condition of their home to understand, like, okay, what work needs to get done. And, finally, you need, a calculator, a way to, analyze and put the data in and shoot out a number of what you need to offer. The pitfall that most people have is they look at Zillow and then they do a little formula, 70% of that, and then, minus repair, minus fees. And that's just not how it is in some markets. Some markets you need a bigger discount than 70%. In some other markets you need less than a discount. You do 80%, and then you're making offers and they're not getting accepted. So the biggest pitfall is not, to avoid, is get the right data, make sure you're asking the right questions, and that you can, make a legit offer that's going to get accepted. Those are some of the things I can, suggests to you to offer, and suggests to you so you can avoid the pitfalls and not waste your time. Yes, there's a specific deal. There's a lot of deals where they haven't gone right because I didn't know how to analyze deals correctly and knew what to offer. But this one specifically was in Illinois, Peoria, Illinois, and the house was worth like $150,000, and the seller's willing to sell it to me for like $70,000. So I was like, wow, that's like 50%. That's a great deal, because I was new to and I didn't know new to the area. I didn't know how to analyze the data like I do now. So I was like, yeah, we can do it. So I tried to wholesale it, and literally no one was interested. And they were saying, hey, like this house in this neighborhood, this street, this area, you need houses like 20 to 30,000, especially this one because it needs a lot of work. So for me, not knowing, in this specific town, in this area, you need to be less than 50%. And a lot of the homes in the Midwest, the formula isn't 80% of ARV minus repairs minus your wholesale fee, or 70%. It's like 50%, 40%. And because there's just some areas where investors aren't that aggressive, but you won't know that unless you know how to analyze the deal and see the data of what people are buying, flipped homes that, need rehab to flip them. So that's a specific deal in Illinois that I had. Now I wouldn't make that mistake. I would know better. But unfortunately for me, it took trial and error, but it shouldn't take you that anymore. Through this process, you should be able to find that information out pretty quickly. If you're new to investing, or maybe you just need to sharpen your skills, but are struggling with finding and identifying potential investment opportunities, and you don't quite understand how to professionally analyze these potential investments in order to confidently choose the best investment opportunity to pursue, then take advantage of our free courses in the link below, where investors just like you go to learn how to implement advanced investment strategies to make money and buy deals.